Alright, so this is a suggestion via Discord. The name of the video is, have you heard what happened to Kate Middleton? Let's jump into it, guys.
For the first time ever, Rose Canberry has broken her silence in regards to her rumored affair with Prince William.
Time now for some of the biggest trending stories you'll want to know today. Among the many rumors over Kate Middleton's absence from public life is that William is having an affair with one of her good friends. We've been hearing this for years now.
And this is very interesting since this rumored affair has been talked about for years.
And you thought that she wouldn't find out?
To show that all is well has backfired. So the point of this picture was very clearly designed to send a message to the world. Yes, she's here. Yes, she is. There is an expectation to see these senior royals. People want to see them out and about.
All right, let's go.
In the world of royalty, every public appearance holds significance. But what happens when a prominent figure like Kate Middleton seemingly vanishes from the spotlight? It's been months since we last caught a glimpse of her radiant smile. Rumors and conspiracy theories have been swirling, attributing her absence to a myriad of reasons, ranging from health struggles to hidden agendas. Could it be?
Yeah, definitely health struggles, guys. I mean, to my knowledge, she was recently diagnosed with some type of cancer.
Health concerns plaguing the Duchess? Or perhaps something more sinister lurking beneath the surface? And most importantly, how might her extended absence impact her royal duties and responsibilities? Join us as we sift through the speculation and shed light on the enigma surrounding Kate Middleton's prolonged disappearance. Let's dive in.
But because Kate hasn't been seen in public since Christmas Day, the rumors went wild.
Last year, when Catherine, the Princess of Wales, showed up at the royal family's Christmas Day church service at Sandringham, little did we know it would mark the last time we'd catch a glimpse of one of the world's most photographed individuals for many weeks to come. And let me tell you, the internet? Well, it's gone absolutely bonkers over it. From wild rumors about secret plastic surgery to the eyebrow-raising saga of a supposedly manipulated official family photo just the other day, speculation about what's going on with the woman we all know as Kate Middleton. It reached a whole new level of craziness. But how on earth did we end up in this whirlwind of gossip and
That was a terrible punch, guys. Absolutely.
intrigue? Let's break it down. In the middle of January, Kensington Palace dropped a bombshell. The Princess of Wales had undergone what they called a planned abdominal surgery at the London Clinic, a private hospital situated on Harley Street. The Princess of Wales appreciates the interest this statement will generate, the announcement read, though let's be real, she probably couldn't have imagined just how much interest it would drum up. She hopes that the public will understand her desire to maintain as much normality for her children as possible, and her wish that her personal medical information remains private.
Yeah, I think that's fair, guys. Personally.
It added that based on the current medical advice, she was unlikely to resume her public duties until Easter, which falls this year on March 31. The palace also reassured everyone that the surgery went smoothly, and they expected her to stay in the hospital for about 10 to 14 days to recover before heading back home. Kate's decision to keep her medical stuff under wraps only fueled the internet's curiosity.
People are weird, all right? Stay out of this woman's medical business. That's wild.
I mean, when you're looking at a surgery that requires a lengthy hospital stay followed by an even longer recovery at home, people are going to start wondering what on earth is going on. And then there were those skeptics questioning just how planned this procedure really was, especially considering she had stuff on her calendar that needed postponing. But Kate has been pretty much on point with the schedule they laid out. Kensington Palace piped up again on January 29, letting everyone know she was back home, right on track with the 10 to 14 days recovery plan. Easter hasn't rolled around yet, and she hasn't jumped back into her royal duties. But here's where it gets juicy. That long stretch of Kate being MIA in public and the lack of solid info about her health? Well, that's like throwing gasoline on the fire of conspiracy theories. And when Prince William suddenly bailed on an appearance to a memorial for his godfather, King Constantine II of Greece,
Come on, you know that man was with Rose.
at the last minute on February 27, citing a personal matter, well, you can bet your bottom dollar rumors started swirling faster than you can say royal scandal. Oh boy, when it comes to wild theories, some folks really let their imaginations run wild. There were whispers that something seriously dire had happened to Kate's health. People
Well, I mean, we do know, we do know of the cancer diagnosis.
were speculating she might be on death's door, or even worse, in an induced coma.
Why would you say that?
And then there were those who took it to the extreme, suggesting her marriage to William was on the rocks, or even that she'd met some untimely demise and was replaced by a body double. But wait, it gets
Body
even
double?
crazier. Some
Let me see. Body double.
folks started joking that maybe she was just waiting for a bad haircut to grow out, or recovering from a sneaky plastic surgery. There was even this absurd theory that she'd become the next viral sensation, like a villain in a Twisted Willy Wonka experience. Meanwhile, the palace was probably rolling its eyes, responding to all this wild speculation by telling People magazine that Kate was simply doing well. Sure, a lot of these conspiracy theories might sound straight out of a comedy sketch, but let's face it, they all stem from a very real concern. Kate has always been this steady rock in the British royal family, showing up with a smile plastered on her face at every public event, dealing with all the royal drama like a pro. But
Then maybe that's the reason why she's like, I'm sick of this. Like, imagine having to put on like a fake smile every single place you go to. I would hate that life, bro.
then, out of nowhere, she just vanished into thin air. And that, my friends, is what's got everyone scratching their heads.
Let her
Recently,
breathe.
Princess Kate, or should I say Catherine, the future queen consort of the United Kingdom, finally made a reappearance. Well, kind of.
This photo of Kate, the Princess of Wales, and her 3 kids was first released on social media yesterday by Kensington Palace to celebrate Mother's Day here in the UK.
On March 10, Kensington Palace dropped a photo of the Princess of Wales beaming alongside her kiddos to celebrate Mother's Day in the UK. Now, here's where things get a little messy. This picture would have been only the second time we've seen Kate in public since Christmas Day. But guess what? Right after the pic hit the scene, it stirred up quite the scandal. Turns out, major photo agencies like the AP and Reuters called it out, saying the image was manipulated and even slapped a kill notice on it.
Warning noting that Kate is without her usual jewelry,
Okay.
including her engagement ring.
The details surrounding the image only added to the suspicion. Not
Like, bro, you put out a fake photo to public on purpose.
only did it seem like it was taken in a different season, but eagle-eyed observers also noted that Kate wasn't wearing her wedding ring. And there were peculiarities in the appearance of the children's fingers. However, what truly made the situation unusual was the fact that the Associated Press, a reputable news agency, withdrew their endorsement of the photo and issued a kill notice,
Bro, she dances terribly, bro. That's embarrassing. Don't do that again. Never do that again in public.
signaling that they would no longer be using it. In their own words, upon closer inspection, it appeared that the image had been manipulated, and they made it clear that no replacement photo would be provided. This decision was echoed by 3 other international picture agencies that also chose to drop the photo. This turn of events raises significant questions. If Kate could easily make appearances in front of the cameras, why would Kensington Palace resort to using manipulated images? It's a mystery that only adds to the intrigue surrounding Kate's prolonged absence from the public eye.
And guys, then if we know for a fact when fingers are messed up, it's like AI generated images, why are you AI generating yourself, Kate? With your kids? That's a little weird.
Day after, on March 11, the social media account associated with the Prince and Princess of Wales issued an apology. The post read, "Like many amateur photographers, I do occasionally experiment with editing. I wanted to express my apologies for any confusion the family photograph we shared yesterday caused. I hope everyone celebrating had a very happy Mother's Day." It was signed off as C for Catherine.
Oh, yeah?
Kate Middleton was spotted leaving Windsor Castle with Prince William on Monday, just hours after apologizing.
Later on the same day, reports emerged that she was spotted leaving Windsor Castle, as reported by the Telegraph. The picture captured Prince William in the car next to a woman with dark hair, revealing just a peek of her ear and cheek. A word of advice to Kate's PR team: a photo of the back of someone's head will not get rid of raging rumors.
The princess has only been spotted once since January, last week in a grainy image appearing to show her in a car near Windsor Castle.
That Sunday's photo marks one of the rare occasions the public has caught a glimpse of Kate in several months. The last time was on March 4 when she was snapped riding a car driven by her mother, Carol Middleton, near Windsor Castle in the UK. But before that, it was like she disappeared off the face of the earth. For months, one of the most photographed women in the world, someone who's been in the public eye since her days as Prince William's college sweetheart, just seemed to vanish without a trace. It's no secret that the car paparazzi shot is Kate Middleton's go-to move when she wants to make a statement without saying a word. We've seen it time and time again after Prince Harry's book Spare hit the shelves, after Meghan Markle's bombshell Oprah interview, and even after significant family events like moving her kids to Adelaide College near Windsor or following Queen Elizabeth II's passing.
Here she was doing it right after Prince Harry's book, Spare, came out. She also did it right after the Oprah interview in which Meghan Markle first launched accusations of racism at the royal family. Here she was right after Prince William and Kate moved their family to Adelaide Cottage near Windsor. This was a move that was described as giving them more privacy. They were going to be away from the media in London. So what does Kate do? She hops in her car, she gives the paparazzi a quick shot of her so that they then leave her alone. And after Queen Elizabeth II passed away, there were very timely shots of...
Okay, so basically what it seems like is she's getting into the vehicle and going somewhere. I'm sure she's not purposely giving them a photo, right? I mean, does she know that they're probably there about to photograph her? Probably, right? But to me personally, it just looks like she's driving somewhere. I'm not sure there's much like nefarious ongoings, happening currently.
Of Kate looking somber in her car. This was particularly interesting because Kate was one of...
Do you drive with a smile? Do you? I want to know.
The people left behind.
These carefully timed shots of Kate looking somber or contemplative in her car have become almost emblematic of her communication strategy. Okay. While they may not provide any direct answers to the questions swirling around her, they certainly speak volumes in their own silent way. Adding to the intrigue, the ambiguity of the car paparazzi shots often leaves room for even more speculation. In some instances, it's not entirely clear whether it's Kate Middleton or her sister, Pippa Middleton, sitting beside their mother, Carol Middleton, in the car. This ambiguity only adds fuel to the fire of rumors and speculation surrounding Kate's mysterious disappearance and the events unfolding within the royal family. Well, here's where the plot thickens. Officially, Kate's stint in the hospital was chalked up to planned abdominal surgery. But you know how it goes with skeptics. They wasted no time in pointing out what they saw as a major plot hole in Kensington Palace's first health statement on January 17. If this surgery was so planned, they questioned, then why did the palace also mention that she was postponing her upcoming arrangements? It does raise an eyebrow, doesn't it? About how far in advance could this surgery really have been planned if she had to shuffle around her calendar at the last minute? Absolutely. Another detail that had people scratching their heads was the fact that Kate's recovery was estimated to take 10 to 14 days. Now, let's put this into perspective. Some abdominal surgeries, like an appendectomy, can be pretty minor, and patients are often sent home relatively quickly afterwards. So naturally, folks were wondering what kind of surgery Kate was having that required her to stay in the hospital.
Doesn't matter, it's her business.
For that long, it's definitely got the rumor mill churning.
For the first time since his father's cancer diagnosis, Prince William is back to work and addressing his family's health scares.
Really appreciate everyone's kind messages. Thank you. I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you also for the kind messages of support for Catherine and for my father, especially in recent days.
The plot thickened even further when, on the same day, Buckingham Palace...
BBC breakfast. I'll never not laugh at this when I see it. I'm sorry.
Dropped the bombshell that King Charles would be undergoing treatment for an enlarged prostate. Now, hold on to your hats, because this was definitely not your average day in royal news. Two of the highest-ranking royals going under the knife at the same time? That's not just unusual, it's downright shocking. Naturally, royal watchers went into overdrive with speculation. Some even went as far to suggest that the palace might be trying to pull a fast one on us, hiding something big behind the scenes. The mystery deepens. While Charles was almost uncharacteristically transparent about his own health, Kate's condition remained shrouded in mystery as the weeks went by. In February, he dropped the bombshell that he'd been diagnosed with cancer, but thankfully it had been caught early. He was responding well to treatment, and he was holding up just fine. Now, compare that to the cryptic updates we got about Kate's health. Kensington Palace would only offer a terse statement saying her condition was not cancerous. Naturally, royal watchers were left scratching their heads. Why was Kate's condition being kept under lock and key while Charles was spilling the beans? It's a question that's got everyone talking. As the days stretched on without even a blurry telephoto lens shot of Kate, the rumor mill kicked into high gear. Sure, William was snapped visiting the hospital, but there was no sign of Kate making her way out and back to her home in Windsor Home Park. And here's the kicker. She hasn't shared any recovery photos on Instagram, and there haven't been any sneaky paparazzi shots of her slipping into the back seat of some discreet, unmarked car. It's like she's vanished into thin air. Under usual circumstances, it's totally reasonable for someone to want privacy while recovering from a medical procedure.
Right.
When you're talking about a future Queen of England, well, let's just say normal circumstances go right out the window.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. They don't. They shouldn't. Whatever's going on with her medically is absolutely her business. That's it. I'm sorry, guys. I had to research this really quickly. Kensington Palace announces that Kate has cancer. Personal messages from the princess. This happened on the 22nd of March, guys. This happened a couple of days ago. So I am not sure exactly what games are being played currently.
In a country where the tabloid press can be downright ruthless, royals are fair game, no exceptions. So when someone like Kate goes off the radar, you better believe it's going to set off alarm bells and send the rumor mill into overdrive. Royals are expected to play the game with the media, keeping the public in the loop about their well-being, no matter what. And let's be honest, the expectations for royal women, well, they're sky high. Always impeccably groomed, endlessly pleasant, and available to their adoring public at a moment's notice.
Oh, then that's the exact imagine that this was you for a moment here. Would you, or could you, be like this for your entire life? Because you will absolutely drive yourself crazy.
No matter what's going on behind the scenes,
it's fine.
Kate has been the epitome of this ideal, always showing up with a smile, even after giving birth, and facing the paparazzi with grace and style. So, what made this particular procedure different? Why was Kate suddenly nowhere to be seen? And why wasn't the press clamoring for a glimpse of her? It's a question that's been on everyone's minds. And then, out of the blue, the palace drops a seemingly manipulated photo of her. It just adds fuel to the fire, doesn't it? What on earth is going on behind the palace walls? That's the million-dollar question. You're telling me that Kate Middleton, the same woman who posed outside the hospital like a freaking supermodel mere hours after giving birth, suddenly requires months of recovery before showing her face? Posted one skeptical onlooker on X, perfectly summing up the disbelief. And the British press now magically respects privacy? This feels sinister.
Weird.
Bingo. We were very clear from the outset that the Princess of Wales was out until after Easter, and Kensington Palace would only be providing updates when something was significant. Palace representatives reiterated in February, so don't hold your breath for any juicy details. Kate's sudden disappearance from the public eye is raising more than a few eyebrows, and for good reason. It's completely out of character for someone who's been as dependable and reliable as Kate has been throughout her time in the spotlight. Consistency is practically synonymous with her public image, so her absence is like a glitch in the Matrix. Even from the early days of her relationship with Prince William, Kate handled the paparazzi with a remarkable level of composure and pragmatism.
Hey, Prince William, go ahead and let that go. Just go ahead and shave that off. We don't need the horseshoe.
Unlike Princess Diana, who sometimes tried to outmaneuver the press, Kate took a matter-of-fact approach, recognizing that they'd hound her until they got the shot they wanted, and she was right.
She appeared at St. Mary's Hospital in a red dress, paired with a white Peter Pan collar, just like Diana did after she gave birth to Harry.
After marrying William, Kate enjoyed a honeymoon phase as one of the most beloved members of the royal family. With her impeccable style and down-to-earth demeanor, she brought a breath of fresh air to the Windsor brand. She was seen as the stable counterpart to Meghan Markle's more controversial presence in the royal family. As the royal family undergoes transitions and scandals, Kate has remained a steadfast presence, always fulfilling her duties with her trademark smile. She's seen as a pillar of strength and reliability in uncertain times. But for now, with Kate's sudden disappearance, things are starting to feel off-kilter. It's not just an oddity, it's verging on scandalous. People are left wondering why such a public figure would suddenly vanish without a trace. And with her Easter deadline still a month away, it looks like we'll be left in the dark a while longer. And there you have it, folks. The mystery surrounding Kate Middleton's disappearance continues to baffle and intrigue us all. From her typical reliable presence in the public eye to her sudden vanishing act, the questions just keep piling up. But one thing's for sure, the world will be eagerly awaiting her return and the answers she might bring. As we await further updates on Kate's whereabouts and well-being, why not share your thoughts and theories in the comments below? And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And
all right, guys, here's the thing. I never really understood the concept of royal families. It never really interested me like that, right? But I get it a little bit, right? I mean, I want, if you are going to absolutely be the type of person, right, that finds this type of thing interesting, specifically, royal families and things like that, I want you to be happy with that, right? But please leave this woman alone, all right? That's all I'm going to ask, guys. Based off of everything we just encountered here, there's a lot of people that are absolutely stalking these people. Let them live. Let them breathe. All right? If there is something going on with her medically, it should be completely fine that we don't know what's going on with her medically. All right? Just trust me. Just, like, would you want your business out there? I mean, I get it. She's part of the public, right? A public figure, royal family figurehead. That doesn't matter, all right? It's her personal business, and people absolutely should not be stalking her, okay? And again, I'm not sure she's taking these photos in the car on purpose, all right? She's not, bro. You know it and I know it. She's just driving. And if you have a problem with her images that were taken in the car while she was driving, I want you to permanently drive with a smile on your face going forward, all right? Under all circumstances. But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd, along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.